should people choose Jesus over any other religions or gods?
The reason why you should choose Jesus over other gods is because Jesus is the bridge to God. Jesus connects us to God. People have to understand who God is. God is the life force in life. Every part of him is everything that's living. So if somebody is acting outside of God's character, that means that it's not of God, which means that it's like it's on him. So you got the Father is just like this wild consuming power. He's a life force. So when you're dealing with God, straight up with him, like with no bridge, with no grace bridge, like Jesus is the grace and the mercy that you need. Jesus is the only being that God will listen to and approve his request on your behalf. So you could have killed someone, you could have stolen, you could have broken all the commandments, committed adultery. All of these things, the natural being of the Father is not pleased with, and it has to get dealt with to the Father. He's a consuming power like that. So Jesus is like the harnesser of the power. And this is why he's his son, because he's the only one that can do it. If we didn't have Jesus, then we'd all be in trouble. Because we break every law. We sin every day. So for us to be able to have Jesus intercede for us in the presence of all of our Father, like we needed somebody to do that. And we only needed one person to do it. Everybody doesn't have to do it. Because the whole point is, if I'm at Judgment Day and I don't have Jesus in that meeting at Judgment Day, then you get what you deserve. From the wild, spontaneous, unpredictable, righteous God. The Bible says that Jesus is the heart of God. So that makes sense. It has to make sense because God is, the Bible says, spirit. So who knows what his body is? His body is made up of all these living things. You can't keep nothing from God. He sees all things. He can manifest it whatever he wants because he's the creator of it. And he seeks righteousness. He seeks a good heart. Right? So it's almost like he's so wild that he looks for his son always. Like he's always looking for his son. Yeah, he knows you, right? But he's looking for his son in you. And the crazy thing is, everybody has that mustard seed of Jesus inside of them. When you water that seed, like Jesus, the heart of Jesus is already in you. He's just either dead in you or alive in you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the natural reason why people have the urge to search for God. But when you find God, you learn that the Ten Commandments is his standard. Right? So his standard is the Ten Commandments. And you can do a few on a good day, but you're going to fall short. So we needed somebody that he would consider to listen to. He loves you, but because of who he is, he can't come near you like you would want him to. So you become angry, right? But when people hold on to their sin, they're choosing their sin over God, whether it's because they're scared of him or not, or they may be mad at him. But